y'all. How y'all doing out there, man? Hope everybody doing well today. Hope y'all having a blessed, peaceful day today. I hope y'all doing everything y'all supposed to be doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Stand strong and keep fighting, man. Keep pushing. No matter what life brings you, keep pushing, man. That's all we can do. You know what I'm saying? Because if you try to give up, man, what comes to a quitter? You know? What comes to a quitter? What comes to someone that quits? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? So let's do what we're supposed to do and keep pushing and fighting for our Father, man. No matter what we go through, no matter how many times we fail, man. Let's just pick back up and keep pushing. That's all we can do, man. You know, just learn the lesson, learn the life lesson. You know what I'm saying? Learn the lesson out of the situation and, you know, pick back up and push through, man. Keep your faith strong in God and know that God will do all things that He say He would do. As long as we doing what He asks of us to do, then He would do what He said He would do. You know what I'm saying? No one said it would be easy, and no one said that it wouldn't be a fight. You know what I'm saying? We you got to face the battles, man, because the war is even stronger. You know, it's the little things that count. That's gonna make the big things easy for you. The small things gonna make the big things easy for you. You know what I'm saying? Going through the small situations is gonna help you in big time situations. You know, so let's just do what's right. But what I wanted to talk to y'all about today was Forex. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, Forex been like I learned, man, not to trade in December. Like, I won so much money and then I lost it because December is to me is not the month for me. So like, there's a lot that takes place in December. Um, and this is not financial advice or anything like that. I found out I got to start saying that, because people look at you as a financial advisor when you talk about money that they don't know about. Talk about um economic stuff that they don't know about. They you know, try to use stuff against you or whatever. But that ain't the case here. So I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm not giving you advice on what to do, how to do, or what to do. I'm just telling you what I'm doing and you know what I chose to do based on how I see things in the market and what I'm saying, things of from that nature. You know. So, but for me, I would not be trading no time in December at all forever because December it starts in November. Like it really starts bad in November, but November still is a good month to trade for me, as far as how I trade and. But when it comes to December, man, I'm talking about November. I came up. Come December, you know what I'm saying? A lot happened, a lot of news. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff happened, and it just went left because they consolidate the market a lot in December and they hold the trend for a long time in December and it's like I'm not finna be going through that because my conscience, my mind can't um go through that knowing the outcome of you know what could possibly happen. You know what I'm saying? So with me knowing what can possibly happen if I trade in December and it happens, I'm gonna be hot. You know what I'm saying? So I rather not even put my mind through that and gather my thoughts through that. I rather just let go and say, hey, I traded all year long. I did great, and this 1 month, I'm not gonna do it because I know what possibly could be the outcome of my account or of my conscience. You see what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of manipulation, it's a lot of scamming, a lot of fraud. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff going on. Um, that's just the way I see them in the market. You know what I'm saying? But some people could trade it. If you could trade it, trade it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to tell you to do it based on, you know what I'm saying, what I know and what I see and how I see it. But if you make that decision to do it, then you do it. But me, I won't. And you know, like I was hitting big, man. But the one thing I learned also is I got to start putting my stop loss, because um when you get in when you start the market, man, you really don't be wanting to lose. Like it's like, nah, man, it's my money. I earned this money. I don't want to lose because I don't have no FTMO account or none of that trading account stuff where they get funded money or nothing. I got my real money. So even though they say don't play with real money, some of us still gonna break the rules and play with real money because that's just part of life. You know what I'm saying? You see things how you see things. I see things how I see things, and um maybe one day I will, maybe one day I won't, maybe I won't. So I mean, it just depends, I guess. You know what I'm saying? How you see things. But yeah, man. Like I'd be like, man, like what I was gonna say, yeah, I'd be like, man, like this trading stuff getting easy, but when it comes to risk management and managing um your money, you have to do it because you could be winning all the day long, and then one bad trade, two, three bad trades may end you if you don't have a proper stop loss to protect your account and your money that you gain and your money that you invested. So it's like you really losing what you won, and then once you lose what you won, then you start losing what you invested. So it's like, bro, you got to protect yourself. And I'm just telling y'all, man, protect yourself in this market because it can get real and some things can be unexpected, but we always pay attention to the high class news that comes out, you know what I'm saying? And I got the app. What the app called? I think I got FX book. I think that's what it's called. FX book. Let me see. Yeah, my FX book. I pay attention to that news on there, and then I also used to I don't really go in there now because I got that app right there, and I could put my high class news, notification on, and also Forex.com. I think that's what it was, where you can find the news that on there, and you could do the same thing on there. You just go to the website. I don't know if they got an app though, because when I started, I don't think they had an app, so they probably got one now. But I just excuse me, I just use my FS book and I check the news every day. You know what I'm saying? Every day I check the news to make sure that, here in America they not doing any type of news because any type of news and you trading can wipe you out. And I learned that a long time ago. And I used to try to trade with the news, like, oh, I'm gonna hit big. You know what I'm saying? Because I had the gambling fallacy, whatever they call it, you gambling basically. And at that time I wasn't with God. Well, was I? Yeah, I was with God, but I didn't know that I was gambling because I thought that I had, a strategy. You know what I'm saying? But then as I watched some of the YouTube videos and learning and learning and learning, they call it gambling fallacy. Or at the same after I lose, then I would want to get back in to win some money back and not really strategize out the trade, and they call that revenge trading. So I used to do these things just like everybody else. We all do it. Some of y'all may do it. Hopefully y'all don't, but life happens. You know what I'm saying? The way our mind work at certain times, we got to learn how to have discipline and control it. But it happens, even being with God and trying to control my mind when it comes to money and things like that. At the time it was hard, but now it's like I got better. You're gonna get better as you live for God because God teaches you discipline. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing was like, man, how can I be disciplined to God and be disciplined to um my wife and with what I'm saying, just being real and true and honest with her. But then when it comes to myself, it's hard for me to be disciplined with my own set of rules um in the market and being true to myself in the market. You know what I'm saying? Like I always question that, and I told her like, how can I be on discipline to God and discipline to you? You know what I'm saying? And by me being disciplined to God, I'm automatically being disciplined to my wife. So it's not the fact that she trying to um control me or anything like that. It's just the fact that being disciplined with God, I'm automatically disciplined with my wife. So it's like I was trying to figure that out. Like, how come I'm disciplined with God and disciplined with you, but I can't be disciplined with myself when it comes to the market? You know what I'm saying? So it took time for me to figure it out. And um come to find out, it's like basically I have a trading plan, but I don't use it, and and it's because it's some like the way it depends on who you are. Like the way I feel when I'm in the market, it's like I can't lose. So, but with having that mind, it's the wrong mind because you're actually supposed to be thinking opposite that, hey, I can lose, so I need to protect myself. You know what I'm saying? But my mindset was like, God is my father. I ain't gonna lose. Like, I got this. But when it comes to me making bad decisions, I can't blame God on making my bad decisions in the market because he's setting me up to learn how to be disciplined. So if I'm being disciplined to him, I must be disciplined to myself. So when I fail or when I lose, I can't fault God. I can't fault my wife. I can't fault nobody. I can't fault the market. I got to fault myself because I'm the one that's supposed to have discipline, strategic set of rules, or laws, just like my father. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm under his law and living in his law, but when it comes to, the market and me trading, you know what I'm saying? I gotta treat it like a business. I gotta treat it like, you know, this is how you set a foundation and set structure to the foundation. You have to have structure to that foundation that you're trying to build, you know. So I can't be not setting structure to it and be playing and winning, and then when I lose, it's like, oh, I'm a just hold it until whatever, whatever. You know what I'm saying? To that kingdom come. It's like, no, you got to do it. You got to set yourself up right, and then the things that get when you lose, you got another chance. You know what I'm saying? Because you lost a small percentage. But if you losing and you don't even know where to put a stop loss at to protect yourself, and you're losing a big amount of money, you're not really trying to lose that big amount of money because that wasn't your risk to begin with. Anyways, you ain't have a risk, but you're not trying to lose 500, 600, 400, 300, $200 in the trade. So it's like when it happens, it's like, oh, I can't get out now. I gotta let this joker roll and maybe it go back up, you know. But no, you just protect yourself from the beginning at your own risk of what you feel, you can handle. And once you know you can handle it, then that's how you trade. So if your risk is to lose $25 a day, you know what I'm saying? Then you need to make sure when you setting your numbers up, it's a numbers game. When you setting your numbers up, your numbers got to be added up to that $25 risk. You know what I'm saying? So you want to use small lots for that risk. If it's a $10 loss a day, $10 loss a trade, however you see the market and however you want to do it, you got to do it that way and set yourself up, have structure and discipline. You know what I'm saying, within your trading and within your business or your organization, however you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Because with that comes, you know what I'm saying, a lot. Because now you blessing yourself, you actually helping yourself out and in the long run because you don't want to be like getting like thousands and thousands of dollars and then all of a sudden you take this big old loss after you won these thousands and thousands of dollars. You're like, man, how did I even lose? Like what made me lose? How did I? You don't want to be like that. You want to already have everything down pat, going how it's supposed to be going. So when you making that big money, you just adding up. You know what I'm saying? You taking small minimum losses and you just adding up your account. And you know what I'm saying? You taking out your little small deposits, paying yourself off your business, and it just go on and on. So it's like you want to start all this discipline and structure from the beginning. If you want to build a foundation, you got to have all that from the beginning, because that's what it comes with. But if you just trading just to make some money and you don't got nothing, sorted out or nothing like that, then it's kind of like what you doing. You just trying to win. And I started out like that. That's how I started out. So that's how I'm able to tell y'all like I was just trying to win. Like I'm just trying to like figure it out. Like, hey, I'm about to get me some money, boy. I'm about to get me some money. This I'm finna learn this. Get me some money. Go do this. Go do that. You know what I'm saying? But everything has to have structure to the foundation that you're trying to build because as you learn, as you learn, you grow. You know what I'm saying? And as you grow, you learn. So um I had to grow and I had to learn. And I'm taking on the market and I'm taking on God laws. So it's like, man, I got so much on my plate at one time, but I know by putting God first that I can understand this market because I know God wants me in this market and I know that He's going to teach me how to trade. He's going to give me a strategy. I knew it. You know what I'm saying? Which I got it. So what I have to do is now put discipline in it. You know what I'm saying? And that's not hard because I've been learning discipline with God for going on almost 4 years now. So it's not hard at all. I just have to submit to my law of where I create for my trading plan, you know. And once I submit to my law of my trading plan, then guess what? I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Because if I do lose, which I highly doubt that I will lose because I'm getting better and better, but we can't say that we not gonna lose because stuff happens. The market may do some manipulation, scam stuff. So, but if it happens, then I lose a small amount, and then I say, hey, let me hold up, let me reset, let me rethink the plan, and after I do all that, then I'm like, okay, hey, this is what it's doing. I see the fakery, I see the trickery, I see all this stuff going on, and now I'm ready to implement my move. You know what I'm saying, in the market because um it's ready now. You know what I'm saying? I was just a little too early. So it's like, what I'm saying, you talk to yourself and you figure out what's going on because that's what business people do anyways. They talk to themselves, they strategize, and they're ready to, what I'm saying, get the show on the road. So that's what I try to look at, man. I just try to look at, you know, things that way because doing things that way makes everything much better for you in the end, you know.